I'm back. We're back. And now, we're going to exit Ice Cavern, finally, after beating the first black waltz and making it above the mist. They're above the mist now. Little cheer. And down off the cliffside, they spy a little village that Zidane thinks he's been to before. Garnet comments that she's never really explored. She's just read books and been to castles. And then Zidane realizes an issue. You're a princess of this country. You can't just run into a random village. That would not be smart. So they're gonna give her an alias. Steiner gets all pissy about that. It makes him drop his sword off a cliffside almost. Steiner goes on about, you'll address her as princess and we shall return to the castle and then they argue for a moment. Vivi tries to stop it. Garnet steps in and stops it and says, nope, I'm not going to the castle. And she realizes, yeah, you're probably right. We need a name. Now, the default way she comes up with a name is kind of weird, but I stick with it because it's default. She's asking what his sword called, and he's like, that's a dagger. And then he goes on to explaining all different kinds of swords and daggers and short swords and broadswords. And it's like, okay, you know, I get it. I just wanted to know this one. She's just waving it around. And then she just decides, yep, her new name is going to be Dagger. That's the default. No more calling her Garnet, she's now Dagger for the game. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, now she needs her to stop sounding so formal and princessy and start sloping down into more casual speak. Nobody says, I shall try, on an everyday basis. What would Vivi say? Her? He's basically instructing her on how to speak casually. Steiner's just getting angry. Alright, let's go. God, that clanging noise can get annoying. Now that we're up here, first things first, we can go through here again. Random fights. We're not going to the village just yet. Quick fight. Hit a few new monsters. Carved spiders are one. They're not that strong. While we have a moment, we'll go ahead and cure Zidane after his fight against the Black Waltz, which everybody's still in the dark about. Simple as that. These monsters aren't very strong, and there's no way they can take down an entire team unless you just have terrible luck or terrible strategy, which hopefully after watching me play, you won't get. We can move this way, and this is the South Gate, the one dividing Alexandria and Lindblom. Now, hopefully we could just pass right through. The thing is, we don't have a gate pass, so we can't get through there unless those construction work, and there isn't any. And if you wait here a bit, not that long, maybe about a minute, a shop girl will come and you can buy items, which isn't necessary, but it's nice if you need items in an emergency. We don't. Now we will continue on. Now there's interesting monsters here. Two of them actually that we want. The first one we just encountered. It changes its music from the whole battle theme to a more friendly melodic. That would be a moo, just like the blue ones we fought under the mist. But the reason why it has this music is it's a friendly monster. It doesn't attack you, but it asks for a gem. This one wants ore. Don't attack it. Give it one of your ores. Friendly monsters won't do anything to attack you, but if you give them ores, depending on how many they ask for, or if they ask for a different gem, thank you! Tell Mr. Ghost I said hi. He's referencing the next friendly monster you can find. There's a couple of them you can find throughout the game, and we get a ton of AP from them. Master Flea, Master Cure, Master Thunder, Master Protect Girls, Master Cure... Ugh, just a lot of AP. So it's awesome for leveling up your equipment. Which also we can go ahead and... We're not getting rid of his Mange Basher yet because he hasn't mastered Detect, and therefore hasn't mastered Tidal Flame. And even with Mithril Dagger, we don't learn any new attacks. We just get another support ability. Also, if you hit Optimize, it gives you the best items you can already use. That's not recommended usually. Now that was the first monster, friendly monster. You can find one right in between the village and here. The second one can only be found in forests. And in fact can only be found 4 times throughout the entire game, so we're going to try looking for him now. Well, not 4 times in the game, but 4 times on Disc 1. And there he is! Awesome luck this time. It has the same music as a friendly monster, but he's only found in forests. And he is the Ragtime Mouse. He is basically a quiz master. He asks you a true or false question. Let's see. I Want to Be Your Canary was written by Lord Afon. Circle is true, X is false. Now, whether you were paying attention or not, I'll just tell you that's false. So we attack the false button. Don't attack the Ragtime Mouse. But if he waits a minute, and then you find out, correct! Woohoo! You get Gil, a decent amount, and then she shows your percentage correct and compliments you on it. That's it. No experience, no AP. You just get money. If you answer wrong, you don't get any money. And your percentage drops. That's it. And you can only find him 4 times in Forest on Disc 1. That's it. After that, he appears more times in Disc 2, and then more in Disc 3 and 4. If you answer them all correct, you get some good items. They're also good for finding Gil. We could find them more, but we're just gonna move on. First, we can go here. Strange Mountain. We go in here, we'll find Morid, the old man who loves coffee, and if we look up at this, it's a model of the theater ship, just like the one that Sheena had. But he really wanted rare coffee instead, and he's like, yeah, we used to have this, but it's probably gone. He'll give it to us, though, if we bring him 3 kinds of coffee. This is mostly just like a little fun side mini-quest thing. You don't get anything that great from it, but it's just fun to do. Because you don't find the coffees for quite some time. But it's just a little thing. Now we're ready to move on to the village. Just go right here. BV likes the windmill, but the inn is right next to the entrance. It's like, oh, I want to see the windmill. BV likes windmills. He's 8, what are you gonna do? In this village, first thing is to decide where to go. And then they go into the inn. And these little children run up though, and he's like, did you see that? Yeah! And they run off into the Village of Dali. in the inn. So quiet, the innkeeper's sleeping. Oh, I'm sorry. He starts staring. Pass it on. Yeah, I know she's cute, but you don't just stare right at her like that, you moron. No, I wasn't. No, just go to the room. Make yourselves at home. Doesn't charge us, which I always found weird. Dagger brings up, what about my room? Nope, all one room. Look, these countryans don't have private rooms. You're just gonna have to share it. It's what being normal is like. Also, a little side note, this inn is supposed to look like the inns from, like, Final Fantasy IV and stuff. I told you, 9 is full of allusions to past games. Then Zidane brings up the important question, why did you want to be kidnapped? And she says, well, if we hadn't crash landed in a forest, we would have been in Lindblom by now. That's why we're walking there. Yeah, sorry, if we hadn't meddled in, you probably would have gotten there. That's our fault. And Dagger's like, you know, I can't tell you why I had to go, but I have to go. Alright, fair enough. Steiner gets pissed off, again. Steiner's quite annoying for most of the first disc. It starts getting easier later on. In fact, during the second disc, he's pretty annoying too. Close to middle of the second, almost third disc, he eases up. Sinan resolves, I'm just gonna protect her till we get where we're going. Steiner's like, no, I'm the one who's gonna die for her. And then brings up, you're not getting her back there, so we're just gonna keep going. Vivi takes the easy road and just passes out. Yep. Alright, let's sleep. Sleep through the night, first time in a bed in a while, which is nice. Then we hear the song. Really short, and that's about all the voice acting in the entire game. Congratulations. You're lucky it even had that much. Zidane resolves that it was Dagger singing that. But, oh wait, everybody's already up. And now, we start moving on, and we got 2 8s. First we'll go Dagger tries. Just cause it just moves on. A chest is there, but we can't get to it now, and it's really not that great anyway. Dagger starts going on about the big damage in Alexandria and worrying about that, because she's a good princess. See, I don't know if she's learning, like, to talk and say kiddo, or if she's pissed off that the old lady said kiddo. But, you know, she's learning how to talk more. This village is very text-oriented at first. I'm killing bugs on the crops. Blah 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 going on. She's learning how to talk eventually. And then Oglot pops out and she just catches it. You're a strange one. Most girls hate him. She's like, oh crap, wait, I need to blend in. Acting like a bug-loving freak won't help. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Scream. Just for the sake of fitting in. Not recommended. You can get some quick items really fast. Antidotes, those are always nice. Over here, a potion. We'll move on. Again, mostly just a lot of 8s here. Not much else to do. The kids stop when they see Vivi. And run. Vivi's like, okay. Why are they avoiding me? Awkward. So Vivi's hurt and confused now. And honestly, you could blame him. We could talk to Gumo, who we have a letter for. The guy who was frozen in... He's talking about the Black Waltz. And that's it. We'll do a quick save right here. And we'll move on through Dali. Another 8. The cat's eye. Right back in the inn. That cat, which I always never noticed until this. I always pay attention to the Moogle. The innkeeper's in crisis. He doesn't want to give in to his brother, but he's not making any money. Hey, wasn't that customer traveling with... That's it! He noticed something odd about before... Again, he noticed something amiss about the guy with the tail, the knight, the random girl, and the black mage randomly wandering into a village. And Zidane starts noticing things amiss about the entire place. Like this over here. If I can get the... There it is. First we get money. Just messing around. There we go. Big enough for an airship engine, but they don't need something like that on a farm. If you try going in here, this is the mayor's office. Has the mayor and some child laying on a bed. I'm the mayor of this village. Who are you? I'm busy. Please leave. Okay. Odd. Now there's some things we can get in there, but we can't get them yet. Another 8. Dagger tries harder. Back in the shop, Dagger's gonna talk to the girl and learn how to speak a bit better. Can we just talk? Say from the country or what they're selling? Country selling. We'll say selling. But it doesn't matter because this guy comes in and butts her out of the conversation. So Dagger resolves, just you two talk, I'll just listen in and learn. Which is a good idea on her part, I gotta say. And they go into a conversation and she listens in. We go up north to Vivi. Another little cutscene. He's trying to figure things out and he's like, ah ha ha, you met a girl. See, this is when Zidane starts acting like more of an older brother to Vivi, which actually holds a lot more symbolism than you might think. Zidane shows off more of his womanizing ways, and then tells him, like any brother, hey, come to me if you got any troubles. I'm gonna look for Dagger and Steiner, you go back to the inn. It's like, okay. So what were you staring at? No, nothing, but I keep hearing a sound like queh. It's the sound of a chocobo. Chocobos have sounds in this game. You wait for the noise, but it isn't there. So he leaves. What are chocobos? Chocobo noise. Chocobo? And Vivi. He's gone. Sean doesn't even notice. Then he decides to look for Dagger. And another 8. Oh, the look on his face. Someone sent to pick it up right away. All I need to do now is keep quiet so the guests leave. And he pretends he's asleep. So he didn't notice Dagger, he noticed Vivi. And they sent someone to kidnap him. There's something more going on in this village than you might think. Next time, we're going to explore a bit more into the little village of Dali and figure out exactly what's going on. Next time on our Let's Play of Final Fantasy IX.